العقيدة الطحاوية رقم 17 دائم بلا انتهاء. He is eternal without an end. Do you remember what we said in ancient? Okay. Let me tell you. Somebody create nanotechnology, something, say this will never in future happen to it, anything will never change. It is forever. You will not believe it because everything has an end. As beginning, it has an end. Who have beginning has an end. Allah has no beginning, so has no end. So when he say he's continuous, we don't mean by continuous here the continuation of hadith, of an element or an instrument or something. Keep daimumiyya here is abstract, is not daimumiyya of something happening. So he's attributed with like living, he's forever. Okay? But no mechanism, no attribute of human. As I told you, Sayyid, ancient. So same, he's da'im, different from me da'im. I'm da'im for 10 days now and then I die. I will exist for 10 days then I die. But my existence not for like Allah existence, because my existence need water and food and Allah doesn't need anything. And I exist on this earth. Allah doesn't have the earth, so his existence, we use just the dictionary. So his existence has definition different from my existence, da'im. Bila intiha, without end. But in reality, after you understand all this and you feel good about it, you should still surrender to Allah and say, and Wallahu A'lam. Imam Ghazali, after he went his Hujjat al-Islam, he did everything, debate everybody. He said, oh Allah, give me the aqidah of the old ladies of Naisabur. A good grandma, very good believing. She didn't study much. Okay? But she heard a lot of khutbah, hadith, Quran, tell her about believing in Allah, and her heart full of the faith. She didn't getting into contamination of all these people who come with this stuff. Then you corner and say, has the Sahaba did that? They say no. So why are you bringing it? Oh, playing game to take over. That's it. Do you understand? So I want you to understand. Da'imun bil altiha. Da'im in himself. He's a da'im. I'm da'im. He's a da'im. But daimumati is very limited. Human daimiyya is like love. My love different from than his love. Okay? Even nowadays we will say he created a computer program, just constructed something. They use even word creating now. Everybody. But Allah create not like you. And of course they don't mean create means becomes. They mean just went in construction, wrote some source code in one language or the other. It just happened to use this maybe bad word, but it's being used now. So da'im bil intiha means he exists without end. Then he started without start. Existed before without beginning. Means has no beginning, he has no end, he has no before, he has no after. So he's a completely different. And this is what makes him oneness. His oneness is not the mathematics, it's not the physique. So once you believe he's a physique and sitting on a throne and all this idol stuff, you immediately demolish all this and invited all the attributes of an idol in Islam. This is the reason some ulama said this person of 700 years kafir based on that. Some ulama tried to say he misunderstood, he's not Arab, he cannot handle it. Some other people realized he been used. As a matter of fact, when the Tatar came, all ulama had to go visit this guy who finished Baghdad, killed everybody. So they went in. When they came out, he killed everybody except that guy. He sent him with some kind of like 300 horsemen in respect. People wonder what the heck has happened. What he said to this ruler to respect him and kill all Al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Oh no, there's a lot of shifty stuff on these guys. So be careful. Maybe you didn't study enough history, but we know it all. We know exactly what happened. Alright? So what we said in Qadim, we say it in Da'im. So the Qadim is versus Da'im. Qadim ancient in his own rights without beginning, and Da'im, the opposite of ancient, okay, on the other side, without end, and this is only his own rights, and nobody share this with him. We use maybe the word only as metaphoric, ancient Egyptian, or this is going to live forever because it's made in Germany or something. All of it limited, metaphoric. All right? This is the reason some people say the reality, al-haq, only Allah, everything else is not really reality. And the Quran indicates to say that day of judgment, people will think they lived only 1 hour or less. Day or less. يوما أو بعض يوم. بعض, 1 yawm in our time is 24 hours, بعض of some hours. So these hours, some would say we spend 1 hour, sa'a. So what happened, this tell us this other language we use, they will be squeezed in our mind when we go there and realize they were not reality in a way. Because if Allah is the ancient, you cannot call Egyptian ancient, give me a break. So it's not reality, they are ancient. Okay? So he is al-haqiqi, al-ancient al-haqiqi, the truthful ancient. And they are the metaphoric ancient, we just borrow a word to give it to them. Alhamdulillah.